Warm greetings. This is Karni Zor with your weekly astrological forecast. Sorry for not writing, for not preparing a video for the last 2 months. I was in my travelings, as you know, as well as an astrologer. I also lead spiritual journeys around the world. So I was in Costa Rica and Uganda. And before I tell you about the situation of the planets these days and why our emotions and thinking might be blurry these days and how can we work with that, please let me invite you to the next amazing journeys and opportunities. In December, we're going to be in Egypt, and the registration is on. You're warmly invited to a once in a lifetime unique experience. I've just been there last year. The energy from the pyramids and the temples is really, really unbelievable. So, this is your opportunity to join me there in December. Together with that, there are going to be journeys to Guatemala in January, and immediately after that, also Costa Rica. So, you can join either or both, but more details will come later on. I really look forward to seeing you in one of my journeys. And now let's talk about the planets and what's going on. So people ask me about Mercury retrogression. Yes, Mercury retrogrades these days. It will continue to do so till September 16th. So we need to be aware of how we think about the communication. Make sure that if you are upset about someone who didn't say the right words, take a minute. Maybe we didn't get it right. Take the responsibility to deliver your message in a way that the other person will understand it. Think about your communication. Talk with sensitivity. This is a time to take care of everything to do with communications. And of course, Mercury's retrograde can destroy our computers and phones, so make sure everything is taken care of and saved somewhere in a cloud. I know of a friend who dropped her phone into a lake here in Israel, in Malitzvia, in the village I live in. Mercury retrogrades, it's a problem, but make sure that you're prepared for that. So this will carry us on till September 16th. But the more important thing to know is that Venus is towards the end of her retrogression. Venus's retrogression is rare. It only happens for a month and a half every year and a half. So it's much more rare than Mercury's retrogression that happens every 3-4 months. And this means that it's more powerful, heavier, gives us an opportunity of growth, which is another word for trouble. So Venus's retrogression really was problematic on our emotional life, love life, relationships during the last month and a half. Sorry, I wasn't here to inform you about that, but the good news are that Venus is going direct again very soon, September 4th. So this will really calm our nerves and allow us to be more emotionally balanced. By the way, not only Mercury and Venus are retrograding these days, almost all of the big planets, big talking after Saturn, are in retrogression these days. The retrogression of the bigger planets is very, very slow. So today, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto are all in and Uranus are all retrograding these days, and it will only end all of it. Well, slowly they will stop, but all of it will only end at exactly January 1st, 2024. So this is something to look up for. I think that the energy of 2024 is going to be amazing, good, and very, very different than what we're having in 2023. Thank God. Another thing good happening in the skies these days, there are actually two highlights and wonderful celestial gifts that are happening these days. One is the combination between Uranus and Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of growth, success, luck, Uranus is the planet of creativity, originality, and sticking to your true vocation. These two are in conjunction. If you look at the skies, they're just one after the other these days. You really can't see Uranus, but trust me, or use a telescope. They're really close in the skies these days, creating an alignment. And this is a huge, wonderful thing to reconnect to us, to our true vocation, to the gifts that we have to give to the world, to our original fingerprint. And this is also a reminder that when we do what we love to do, we rise above all the fog and the troubles, all the planetary retrogressions that are taking place these days. So this is the time to remember what it is that you're here to do, to stick to your original signal, and to do what you can give to the world. Also remember that when we're giving, when we're radiating, when we're transmitting our true, original, bright, and amazing signal to the world, this action of radiating something prevents from the lower things to come in, because we either can transmit something or receive at one time. And if we don't want to receive the lower things of what's going on in the world today, then we need to stick to our original beautiful radiation and transmit it to the world. So this is the time to ask yourself what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you can give the world, what is your original signal, and be there, do that. Last and not least is the conjunction between the true node, the karmatic point of the chart, and Chiron, the asteroid of healing. These two are in conjunction also these days, which allows deep healing issues from this lifetime, early childhood, and even going back to previous lifetimes, healing that allows us to release blocks and difficulties that prevent us again from being our true original self. So this is a good time to attend healing processes, but also the constellations and the celestial bodies today allow healing. If we're even if we're not doing something aware to do it, healing is happening, which is beautiful and amazing these days. So I am here back from my travels. I will be with you from now on every week, sending you your weekly astrological forecast. You can see much more on my site, newastrology.com. Don't forget to comment good things, to like, and to share with friends so these messages can go out to the world. Goodbye, until soon.